A part of what we're experiencing here as we have gathered here today to address what appears to be a deliberate attempt on the part of the Congressional Black Caucus to sabotage a necessary message to America, one that's coming from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who I believe represents the one nation that is our friend, that understands the level of threat that is being perpetrated or targeted towards our shores and the rest of the world. That is Islamic jihadists who are terrorists, who are looking to advance a theological position to subrogate and to subordinate the rest of the world under their theology. A message that gives us an understanding of the level and quality of that threat, the authenticity of that threat, and how to best address that threat. Israel, more than any other nation, understands what terrorism is, how it impacts the culture, how it impacts the community, how it modifies behavior within the context of a nation. They, more than any other nation, have since their existence been fighting terrorism. And so the effort that we see here on the part of this administration, coupled with the actions or reactions of the Congressional Black Caucus, is an attempt to muzzle, to mute a voice we so desperately need to hear from today. We need to know how it is that we can strategically work together with Israel and the rest of our friends to challenge, to push back, and to resist this Islamic terrorism that's coming upon the world. The one thing that I think that we fail to understand is that we're confronted with a theological problem here. Most Muslims of the world, no matter where they are, either they are moderates or fundamentalists, all believe that their time is now, that the Mahdi, who is their Messiah, is coming. And part of the excitement about the coming of the Mahdi is that they have a hand to play in making the environment rich to the point where his coming is inevitable and soon. What is that? Most jihadists will tell you that in order for the Mahdi to come, there must be a global chaos in the earth, and that the man of peace, the Mahdi, will come and give peace and bring peace by making everyone Islamic Muslim. That's why we're seeing an explosion of chaos, an explosion of Islamic jihadists and terrorists moving across the globe. Indochina, Indonesia, Australia, Africa, Asia, Europe, and here in America and Canada. It's happening globally because they believe it's their time. And if the Congressional Black Caucus gets up and mutes and distracts and pull our attention away from what this man from Israel has to say, then what they're doing is contributing to their efforts to change the world into an Islamic state.